Okay, so the first thing you start with is the size J10 6mm crochet hook, and you have the 3/8 width grosgrain ribbon in whatever color you want. Now I want to start by showing you the basic step that you'll be doing over and over again. So I started some of this piece just to show you because this ribbon's easier to see it with. I want to keep everything that I'm building with the colored ribbon on one side of the grosgrain ribbon. I'm going to show you how to do the chains. So I'll reach back, grab the colored ribbon, and then pull it through the loop that I was in. So that makes our first one. I'm going to grab it and pull it through, grab and pull it through, grab and pull it through. So I have 3 loops I just did. Now you're back again to the start. So again, reach under the ribbon, grab the colored one and pull that through. You kind of try to keep your loops a consistent size. You don't want to pull it so tight that you're bunching up the grosgrain ribbon. You want to keep it nice and flat. See how the green ribbon's not too bunched up or anything. Let me see if I can get a close-up of the actual chain stuff. Okay, so you always want to do 3 chains before going back. Okay, so you get the idea here. So what I'm going to do now is show you how I started this, which there's really nothing fancy to it. You want to leave, of course, enough of this ribbon at the end to be able to tie the lace shut. Or if you want to get a thicker fancy ribbon, just leave enough of the smaller grosgrain to make a loop, and then you can tie the bigger, thicker, decorative ribbon if you want to make like a nice bow. Okay, so I'm going to get my second color, and all I did really was tie just a simple knot loosely around the grosgrain. Or double knot. Okay, now this is where it gets tricky, is when you have to link it between the first color that you did. So let me show you how to start off your very first chain. So here's my knot that I just made. I'm going to keep the yellow one up. I'm going to reach behind the green, hook onto the yellow, and bring it up, and then hook it again and feed it through the loop I was just on. And again, you want to do 3 chains. So now that I have this first set ready to go, and it's time for me to reach back and get more of the yellow ribbon, I'm going to try to weave it through my first color. So in the gaps that we made, this is where it gets hard. Just reach through between the green grosgrain ribbon and that multicolored one. That's where my needle is going. And then I'm going to link through, grab the next yellow, and I'm going to make my chains. So I'm going to reach through between the 2 groups of the colored ribbon, and then I'm going to reach between the green grosgrain to grab onto my yellow. Oh god. Oh shit. I just fucked it up. Hang on. So this will be useful. Learning what to do when you mess it up. Okay, so I just lost one of the loops I did. Okay, so I guess, okay, this is, it's taking me a while to get back into it, but it's easier, it seems easier to keep the yellow stuff that I'm building on this side, on the opposite side of the ribbon from the colored stuff. So I'm reaching down between these two. You see right in that hole. Grab the yellow and chain. Okay. So I'm finding my next group, reaching down right here to go back, grab the yellow and chain. Okay, so I'm keeping the colored stuff on the bottom, the yellow along the top, reaching down this hole to grab the yellow. Okay, so now we have, you can kind of see that they're all connected up. And once you keep doing that, you get a third color in there. The way you would do a third color is you start it again with a knot, and you just have to make sure that you, let's see, let me push the yellow and the colored stuff all on the same side. It's getting a little messy here. Okay, so you can see the loops that we made. Here's the colored segment, and right next to it is the yellow, because we were reaching between the colored ribbons to loop the yellow. So when you do your third color, you want to make sure you pass one colored and one yellow segment, and before reaching the needle down and grabbing your third color, and then again pass one colored ribbon segment and one of your second color here, the yellow, before you reach down with your needle. Grab your third color, chain that. So let me see, should I demo that? Do I have another color? Oh, here. Okay, so I have green here. So I'm going to start my first chain by reaching behind, coming back up, and looping. Okay, now I want to make sure, like I said, I pass one of the yellow segments, and well, that's the knot. This is the knot for the colored one. This is the actual loop. Okay, so now I have this space here. I'm going to reach down, grab my green, my third color, make my loops. It's hard to keep track here sometimes. This is why you can't do 5 colors, as you tried to say earlier. Okay, so I'm passing again a colored loop. My next should be a yellow segment. Oh, here it is. Okay, so now I'm going to get my hole here. Reach down in there, grab my green that I'm holding up, and make my loops. Okay, passing one colored segment, one yellow segment, reach down and make my loops. Oh, these are getting tight. Oh, you get the idea. Ultimately, you'll end up with the 3 colors, and then you can just scrunch it together and it'll be more bunchy, and then make a spiral just by twisting all the colors and everything into place. And that's it. Good luck. Let me know if you need help making them.